Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Looking to throw. Blake. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Packer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, Blake. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for number 82, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Okay,
2nd and 10.
Ready.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
70, Hawk, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Blake. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42. This one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. In this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow, yellow.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. That's out quickly to Bateman. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyler Beatty, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Operating from the gun, Blake. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Hey, check that. Street. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, Blake. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now Austin. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman. 37 yards. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Gaddis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on 1st down. Blake, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Street. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Blake. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Their 2nd timeout now. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Sims. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But they already have.
Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blake, and he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Now, faster.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
18 Robert, 18 Big Lion. Check smash. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Blake. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looks like they'll move things around here.
7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check, hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll look to throw again. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. The Chiefs bring pressure, and they block it. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Mahomes' throw brought in by Watson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Come on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Blake. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Ranger. Warrior 70.
To throw on second down. Blake. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
A final shot before break. Blake. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Follow these two, follow these two.
Now Mahomes. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Ready, set.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolf.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Now the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
And that is incomplete here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Blake. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, it's Gaddis. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
19. 79 Broncos. Go street. Ready, ready.
To throw on third down. Blake. And it'll be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blake delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. To Gordon, out left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
43! 43!
That's out quickly to Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Hey, 15, 15, 15!
He'll find Bateman once more. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 5. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Shut up!
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Mahomes going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Sims. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. Hero 15.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as